Hello. Today we look at the difference between fixed charges and floating charges. But first of all, we need to understand what a charge is. When a company wants financial assistance from a lender, that lender will ask for security to be offered, and the company will create a right for the lender on its assets or properties. This right is called a charge. Charges on the company's assets are made available to the public and must be registered at Companies House or registered in some additional other way. For example, a charge on land or buildings must also be registered in the Land Registry. There are two types of charges: fixed charges and floating charges. Fixed charges are charges or mortgages secured on specific property. For example, real estate, a truck, a ship, machinery, shares, intellectual property such as patents, copyrights, trademarks, and so on. Floating charges, on the other hand, are only available for companies and not for natural persons. Floating charges are usually on the company's assets, both present and future. But the company is allowed to sell or rent or deal with these assets in the ordinary course of business. Very occasionally, the charge is over just a certain class of the company's assets, such as its stock or raw materials. The charge is said to float over the assets charged, rather than fixing on any of them specifically. This continues until the charge crystallizes, which occurs when the company fails to repay the loan or if the company goes into liquidation. When the charge crystallizes, it fixes on the assets owned by the company at that time. Crystallization is the process by which a floating charge converts into a fixed charge. Remember, it is the company who creates and grants the charge, so the company is called the charger, while the bank or the lender is the chargee who receives the rights granted. Thank you very much, and see you next time for more Peter's Pills to improve your legal English.